Hello and welcome to another video. In this one, we're going to go over my experience with Lake of Kalandra, what it felt like, what I liked, what I didn't like, just overall things like that, what was good about it, what was bad, why my build worked as well as it did, and how it's going to work in the Forbidden Sanctum. We'll be doing the same starting build, basically, same exact setup, same exact everything, and I'm going through and I'm going to make another build guide. I already have a leveling video for that build, or for any build that is, on this YouTube channel. So I'll link to that in the description below in this video, as well as the next build video. So let's get right into it. When the Lake of Kalandra Path of Exile expansion came out, a lot of people had problems with the Archnemesis monsters, especially elemental builds, and melee we're not even going to talk about, because, fucking Omega lol. No, but melee, honestly, it's not in a great place right now. Hopefully the Forbidden Sanctum patch notes and changes can help kind of de-rust them a little bit. A change to melee splash on the skill tree, that's really good. But anyway, the elemental aspect of Archnemesis in Lake of Kalandra was basically, if you played a fire build or you played a cold build, let's say that you played Frostblades or something like that, or Ice Shot. If you went up against a monster that had both Prismatic and Frostweaver, basically they would have 100% resistance towards cold damage, and then your build would absolutely do said DPS, right? You would be Quinn all over again. Everybody's worst nightmare. No, but the problem is that if you faced off against an enemy with only Prismatic or only Frostweaver, it would be okay, right? It would be a kind of a long fight, but those two stacking together were absolutely ruthless for almost any build that relied on elemental damage. So the reason why our build works so well is because we were utilizing Trinity, right? So when we faced against a monster that had Prismatic with plus 50 to all resistances, and then let's say we use Frostweaver again as an example, because we had Trinity and we were cycling our elemental damage, the damage actually wasn't that bad, because we were doing just as much lightning and fire damage when they were quote unquote immune to cold damage, right? So that's the reason why it worked. And because they're removing Archnemesis in the Forbidden Sanctum, basically this Trinity build is going to be even better, because it's going to have less of those mods, and the enemies that spawn, the elites, are going to be less likely to have those overlapping mods, right? So to quote the Archnemesis manifesto that came out a couple of days ago, it says that while you can still rarely encounter scary combinations of mods that really wake you up, it's a lot rarer than it was under the Archnemesis system. So, what does this mean? It means that those old mods, like Prismatic plus Frostweaver combos, are less frequent. And it's going to be a big change, hopefully, especially in leveling. In Lake of Kalandra, when it came out, Archnemesis was in a really bad state. The mobs had so much HP, they did so much damage, and it just seemed like it didn't matter what combination of mods you had, you were always at a disadvantage, right? So hopefully this time around it will feel more consistent all around. Again, I didn't have any problems with this, but I know a lot of people did. I lucked out and chose the Trinity build like we played last league, just on a fluke because I enjoyed it. And yeah, I didn't have any problems leveling up. I made it to maps in like, I think 4 hours or something, 4 hours and 15 minutes, 4 hours and 30 minutes, somewhere around there. Yeah, it went absolutely great. So about the league mechanic itself, the Lake of Kalandra, I feel like it was really annoying to have to stop and click the altars and then go through and read everything. Again, they haven't done the pausing mechanic since Ultimatum, but my god, the amount of times that I died to like some bullshit on ground effect or some mob that I missed hitting me behind the fucking entire thing covering my screen did. Again, the setup was annoying. It was not super rewarding in the start. Let's just leave it at that. It did get patched though. Again, like all league mechanics, they're kind of a little bit mess, super unrewarding at the start, but then it just gets gradually patched. It's probably going to be the same thing for Forbidden Sanctum, although this one looks a lot cleaner in the setup, and the fact that you can actually save up 8 of them and then just run like an entire floor at once seems like a great way to do it. And it seems great, and I'm super fucking hyped. Now again, the lake, we actually did have some really good rewards, especially the +2 amulets were super good. You can get the reflection of Kalandra. If you got it on a tier 16, it sold for like 40 to 60 divines or some shit. So the rewards were definitely there, and it was rewarding when I did it, but I think by that point, a lot of people had quit the game, and they had quit the league mechanic a lot earlier than that. So yeah, it is what it is. But overall, I had a really fun time in the league. Again, I'm the type of person that focuses on the gameplay, not so much the bullshit that goes around. I never called, like, I think I called the MF Cooler once, twice maybe. I just don't bother. I don't like that type of stuff get to me. If I don't like something in the game, I just don't do it. Just like Heist. I haven't played Heist for, I don't know, 7, 8 leagues or some shit, dude. I hate that thing. Why would I put myself through it? I should probably honestly just go on the Reddit and complain instead. But yeah, I mean, shit, it is what it is. But yeah, that's my take on the Lake of Kalandra thing. There's been a lot of negativity going around. A lot of people shit posting, talking shit about the game. Not only, you know, Reddit, but content creators, which is mega cringe, but hey, it is what it is. I guess GGG could have done a better job with the communication, but it is what it is. The game goes up and down. I think it's kind of cringe that people like go around and shit on the game for views, and then as soon as they release the new thing, they're like, oh shit, dude, oh yeah, let's get on the fucking hype train, dude, oh yeah, I love this game. I don't know, it's kind of cringe, but then again, I am kind of a chill, I guess, so hey, it is what it is. But yeah, that will be it for this video. Again, we're gonna make a build guide the next video before the league comes out. It will go over the leveling video that we have already, and it will be about the transition from the leveling build towards the build that I'm going to play, which is Tornado Shot Trinity. Anyways, I will see you boys next week. I'm not entirely sure when I'm going to post the video, but whenever I do, if you want to join the Discord, that's also in the description below. We post a bunch of memes and just basically shit post. I mean, it is what it is. But I will let you boys know when the next video is released over there. Anyways, until then, have a good time, and I'll see you boys on Friday. Bye.